Hello guys and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Today we are going to proceed with the 7th house in Vedic astrology. I'm going to show you in my North Indian chart. This is the 7th house, and you see here the number 1. The number 1 means Aries. So for the Libra ascendant, Aries is the 7th house, occupies the 7th house. So Libra people who with Libra ascendant needs partner who is active, who is ambitious, and who helps them to make the decision, because Libra needs someone to help them make the decision. They are very imbalanced sign. So 7th house is known in Vedic astrology as Kalatara house or Kalatra house. Depends if you speak Sanskrit. I don't speak Sanskrit, so Kalatra's Bhava. And it is related to Libra because Libra is the original 7th sign in the zodiac belt. And of course Venus, because Venus is the ruler of the Libra. So now we are going to discuss everything about 7th house in Vedic astrology. Let's start now. So the motto of this house is I unite, because Libra wants to unite. The direction is true west. The Karka is Venus, of course. The planet of love is the Karka of the house of marriage and partnership. Digbala founds directional strengths. Digbala means directional strengths. Is for Saturn. So Saturn here feels very, very strong. Type. This is the 3rd Kendra house. So this is one of the pillars of our life. 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10 are the pillars of our life. 1st is you, me. 4th is my home, my mother. The 7th is my love, my partner. And 10 is my career, my path. These are the pillars. So 7th house is very important house. It is the 2nd Marka house. Marka means killer. So from 2nd house, 7th house, and 8th house are the killer houses. 2nd house is killer because 2nd houses are the resources. If you don't have food, if you don't have clothes, if you don't have money, you'll die. 7th house is a killer because without love, we are all dead, right? So love is very important. That's why 90% of the songs are for love. Because without love, you are dead. And 8th house is the house of accidents and longevity, death and rebirth. These are the 3 houses which can show you if something tragic is going to happen. The body is like Libra sign, kidneys and large intestine. So now we are going to check all. I'm going to show it again, and now we are going to see all the specification of the 7th house. First of all, marriage and partnership, your spouse. If you want to know what kind of spouse you get, you have to check 7th house, but of course you have to check other things too. You have to check the lord of the house, you have to check the aspects, you have to check the planets inside the house, you have to check the nakshatra, you have to check D9 chart, Navamsha chart, which is related to the 7th house. Okay, marriage, partnership, every kind of partnership, business partnership, include every kind of partnership, every kind of commitment, responsibility, following the rules. That's why Saturn feels very, very happy, because this is the house of commitment. This is the house of responsibility, and Saturn is the planet of responsibility. This is the house of your sexual relationship. There are a few houses that can show you your sexuality, your sexual desires. 7th house is the sex with your partner, your sexual desires. 8th house is sex. 12th house is the bed pleasure. So these houses are related with sex. So here you can see your sexual passion. Here you can see your reflection. What I mean, 1st house is you, 7th house is your reflection. So in your partner you can see your reflection. That's why people say that we attract everything what we are. If you are bad, you attract, or if you have some kind of issues inside of your soul, you will attract bad type of people in your life. This is 7th house is the reflection of yourself. 7th house is the fame. You can see other people there, so it's fame, masses, how you influence other people. You can see from 7th house. So if you want to know about the fame, I have a special video about fame. You have to check 5th, 7th, 10th and 1st house for sure. 7th house are the masses. 7th house are the other people and how you are going to influence these people. 7th house are the markets. 7th house are the contracts. Every kind of business relationship you can see from the 7th house. Business deals, trading, every kind of business oriented field is related to 7th house because Libra is the market. You can see whether your business will be successful or will not be so successful through your 7th house. The 7th house is the house of adulthood, the house where the part of your life where you will have responsibility. This is adulthood. This is the house, I don't remember where I said that, but this is the house of the court. So if you have 6th lord in the 7th house, this means that maybe there will be divorce, okay? If the placement of the lord is not so good. Oh, what's that? A fly? Okay. So now we're going to check the planets in the 7th house. Just keep in mind that this is general traits. If you want to know your if you want to know your placement and whether it will be good or bad, you have to know your chart for sure. So let's say you have the sun here. Sun is a mild malefic, so maybe there will be some problems related to your partnership. Maybe he will be too egocentric, maybe he will be very powerful, or he will be a great politician. Why not? If it's badly placed, this can bring a lot of problems and it can hurt the relationship. But still, sun in 7th house can bring a lot of powerful person. If you have moon here, this means that your spouse will be very gentle, very mild. He will be like mother, and he will be very caring and very tender person. And maybe you can have fame here because moon is a planet of masses. If you have Mars, now we're going to make the game. Okay, so now tell me what will happen if you have Mars in the 7th house. What will happen? The planet, you know what is Mars, so write a comment. Now you can pause the video and write a comment below what will happen when Mars is in the 7th house. Okay, so Mars in the 7th house, we call this in Vedic astrology Kuja dosha. Kuja dosha means basically means problems, war in the family. This will create a lot of issue, a lot of conflicts in the marriage. So this placement is not very good for Mars. Of course, if it's debilitated, you will feel it. If it's exalted, then it will be a different situation. You will overcome the problems, you will overcome the conflicts. and you will reach the happiness, of course. But basically, when you have Mars in the 1st, 12th or 7th, this is Kuja dosha, and this brings conflicts in your partnership, and it's more difficult to find the one for you. If you have Venus, this means very beautiful spouse. This means spouse that give love and romance. Of course, if it's debilitated, it means cheating spouse, person who use you for money, even that. If you have Jupiter, this means a lot of options for partnership, a lot of mighty and powerful person for spouse, a person who is very clever, who is very educated, person who is very spiritual, which may cause problems in your sex life. If you have Rahu, this means that you need, in your previous life, you created your own personality, and now you need to find the other half of your soul. So your mission will be very difficult to find the perfect partner for you. And this means that every time you find someone and in the moment you don't feel any more love from this person, you will run away. This person may love you a lot, but if you feel that he doesn't or she doesn't love you anymore, you will find someone else and you cheat and you will run away from that person. So be careful with this placement. And most probably you need to marry a foreigner, a person who is from another country. Ketu in this house means that the problems with the marriage or lack of a partner too. Most of the times I have seen Ketu in 7th house, there are a lot of possible partners, but the person is concentrated on development of his or her own personality. You have inner issues, you have inner issues with your soul, and you need first to resolve them, and then you'll find happiness in the partnership. If you have Uranus, this means changing a lot of partners, changing many changes in the marriage. So you have to be careful. Neptune here creates can give a creative partner, but most of the time there will be a lot of cheating, a lot of lies, a lot of illusion and disillusion. If you have Pluto here, a lot of transformations through partnership. Maybe there will be events that will make you transform. Good or bad depends entirely on the sign and the aspects of the other planets, but Pluto here creates a lot of ups and downs, and but still it can give very powerful partner, and even a person from the government, even the person from mafia, very rich person too. So it has a good side too. Saturn here will have directional strength, and you'll be very honest. You'll follow the laws. You'll follow the justice. You want to unite people and serve and help people. Saturn here will delay the marriage. So if you have Saturn here, don't marry until your Saturn return, because if you marry, probably you will divorce after this. Of course, depends on your chart, but Saturn here wants you to be slow and cautious. But when you get married, it will last forever, and you will find a person who will love you. And if Saturn is placed in a good sign, this will make you a very loyal spouse, and spouse who can die for you. This is a good placement for Saturn. And of course it can give you a very good business, because as I told you, 7th house is trade, market, business, every kind of contract and business deal. So Saturn here can give you a good sense of how to make a contract, how to make a good deal. Okay? Mercury, I forgot Mercury. Mercury, of course, is the planet of business, in the house of business. Great businessman, great communicator, and you will want a partner who has brain and intellect for sure. So this is the video for 7th house. We'll proceed with the 8th house in the next video. Leave your comment, I'll try to reply, and soon probably we'll have live chat, we'll see. So thank you for watching the video and see you soon. Hey you beautiful YouTuber, thank you for watching the video. I hope you like it. I want you to invite you to become part of the family of astrology coaching by Anatoly, and together like a big online family, we're going to make our dreams come true. We're going to change our lives thanks to astrology and spiritual coaching. New videos are coming every week. This is just the beginning. So we are going to make our dreams come true, and like the lotus flower, we will rise from the mud of our pain and we will blossom in happiness and fulfillment. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something. Okay.